Hi, I'm Kelly,
And I'm Rich.
and we're here to talk to you about the National Community Transportation Rodeo. This year's rodeo, as you may know, is in Albuquerque, New Mexico on June 1st and June 2nd. And we're looking forward to working with the folks out in New Mexico to put on this year's rodeo. We're hoping that the weather will be nice. We anticipate it out in the southwest. Should be beautiful, should be nice and warm. This installment of Rich and Kelly's rodeo video is going to cover the course, the rodeo course itself, and the on-site preparation you'll need to know about in advance. Rich?
Thanks, Kelly. We just have secured our space for the rodeo. It's going to be out at the University of New Mexico's Stadium Athletic Facilities Sports Complex, which is about a 10-minute drive from downtown New Mexico, downtown Albuquerque, New Mexico. And we'll be providing transportation from or at least the rodeo host hotel, if not the other ones as well, right to the rodeo site. It's a parking lot next to the basketball arena, which is known locally out there as the Pit. So they go for the big time names out there.
Yes, they do.
So it'll be adjacent to the basketball facility and nice new paved lot that Kelly took a look at the last time he was out there. So some important things to note. First of all, it's in the southwest, and there's not a whole lot of shade out at the rodeo site, as most rodeo sites don't have a lot of trees.
It's paved.
It is paved, asphalt beaming up back at you under the southwest sun. Just dress appropriately. We'll have plenty of water available on hand, and tents, and places for yourself to cool down a little bit. So that's the first priority to be mindful of as you're preparing for your visit out to the rodeo this year. Second thing is just remember that we will be taking you to and from the hotel to the site, and you and any of your guests who want to come can feel free to come out to the site and watch. We'll make sure that the drivers and judges get out there first, and then anybody else can come along to take in the competition.
Rich, is there a charge for people that want to go and watch the event?
It's absolutely free for any supervisors, managers, fellow drivers, family and friends can all come out free of charge. There will be meals provided for the drivers and judges, but we will not be providing meals free of charge for any guests or visitors. But we will have concessions available for purchase at the site. So we'll have more details on that just a little closer to the event, but there will be food options available out there at the site. So I think Kelly wanted to talk a little bit about kind of the obstacles and the competition course, which most people think of as the heart of the rodeo competition. There's actually 4 areas: the wheelchair circuitment, pre-trip inspection, written test, and the course. But right now we're focusing on the driving course. So Kelly, talk a little bit more about that.
I would be happy to talk about it, Rich.
Great.
As you may or may not know, the driving competition is made up of 10 obstacles or problems, which the driver must negotiate through a series of cones, doing various things they would do on a regular basis, whether it's backing, whether it's passenger stop, whether it's right turn, left turn, and driving, and obstacles to recreate their driving environment on a daily basis. So there are judges at each stop. We try to have 3 judges at each stop. That way 2 are always working and 1 is kind of a standby or fill-in as judges need rest.
Well, Kelly, what if we have a new judge this year who hasn't been to one of our rodeos or any rodeo, and they're not so familiar with what the competition course is like? What can we do to help them?
Well, I'll tell you that, Rich.
Great.
New judges are always welcome. We have about 70% of the judges that come to this event have been doing it for a number of years and are well experienced, and everybody has a good time. So they're willing to help show you the ropes. But we go above and beyond that, Rich. We have a judges training session, it's a judges meeting for about an hour on Saturday, June 1st, probably at about 5:30 p.m. We encourage all judges to attend that, as we'll go over some of the rules of the judging and what you need to do to fill out the forms properly and what you do if you have a question. So there's proper training. We don't want to send you out there without the proper tools. So we do our best to make you feel comfortable in a new judging environment, and we highly encourage new judges to sign up. Plus, Rich, you get some items for being a volunteer
Oh,
judge.
what are some of those great, fantastic gifts?
I'll tell you, Rich. Some of those gifts include a T-shirt, commemorative T-shirt. You also receive a lapel pin, which looks very nice on a jacket.
Blazer.
Blazer, yes. But you also receive a coveted awards banquet ticket for that evening banquet.
That's three.
That's 3 items.
Mm-hmm.
This year you might get a bonus item. We're still working on that, so something to look forward to. But as always, we're very thankful for our volunteer judges because they're the backbone for putting this event together, and we really look forward to it. And
So
it's a great networking event too, Rich.
Yep, and see your colleagues from around the country.
Exactly.
One question we get a lot from drivers, though, Kelly, is can they go out and take a look at the site, or is there any reconnaissance they can do about the obstacles and things like that before the competition begins?
I'm afraid not.
Oh.
Everybody comes into this event with the same prior knowledge of the obstacles, where they're located, the type of vehicle they'll be driving. Really, the only advantage might be to the host of the event who might be providing the vehicles. Other than that, everybody starts from the same point, which is vehicle they're not familiar with, course they're not familiar with, just like a driving environment where they may not know the location of the person they're picking up, and so.
But we do provide a walkthrough for all drivers.
We do, Rich. In the morning, approximately 8:30 in the morning on Saturday, we will provide a walkthrough where the course marshal and the people that set up the course will walk all competitors through the course to explain each obstacle. At that same time, all the judges will be at the obstacle. They'll learn a little bit more about it as well.
Well, that's great. So, Kelly, what if a judge or driver wants to get registered for the rodeo? And I know we talked a little bit about this last time, but
Yeah.
just briefly.
Sure, it's easy enough. Go on our website, go to www.ctaa.org and just click on the either Rodeo tab or Expo tab. There's 2 ways to get to the rodeo registration, and that's for judges, drivers, sponsors. If you know your driver is going to compete but you're not sure which driver, someone from a state association might want to sign up. There's a reservation form as well. So we look forward to you going to the registration site.
And Kelly mentioned there's 2 ways you can get to rodeo information on the website, and just launched this past week is a dedicated tab on our ctaa.org homepage titled Rodeo, which not only has details about this year's event in Albuquerque, but the history of community transportation rodeo, some past patches, pins, photos, all-time award winners, and that page is going to be live all the time now. So feel free to go and take a look at that. And of course, once you get there, you can also take a look at all the details for this year's event in Albuquerque. So take a look at that. It will also come out in fast mail every couple weeks, so stay tuned there. But I think that's what we had to go through today, Kelly. And
just some general information about the course and the rodeo itself. And this is only one of a series, and next week we'll be talking. What will we be talking about, Rich?
Let's go with the wheelchair securement, Kelly.
I think we're going to focus on the wheelchair securement. So if you have questions about that, we will not be doing a display of the securements, though we could.
Not on this video, but there will be a
not.
display at the event itself, actually.
But we'll give you more details about that in our next video.
So we're looking forward to talking to you then. Until then, this is another Rodeo Talk with Rich and Kelly, and we'll talk to you then.
Thank you.